What's really good? What's really good? What's really good? What's up? What's really good? What's really good? What's really good? What's up? Anu, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show. Mamba, welcome to the show. On your way in, hit the thumbs up if you like me. Hit the thumbs down if you don't. All right. Um, I'm excited about tonight. I feel pretty good. I've had all day to do the research, and with the backlash and the time and the slump, I've put in some extra effort today, and I feel good about it. So I'm doing two lineups today. I'm not doing any upside lineups. I'm doing two lineups that I feel good about, um, and I think I should be okay. Lillard, Reddick, Tucker, Aldridge, Lopez, Conley, Dirk, Len. There's nobody I hate. Len, I think, is going to surprise a lot of people today. A lot of people like to run to Alec Williams, whatever his name is, but Allen Williams comes off the bench. Now, he ends up playing more minutes than Len, but I think Len does enough in the beginning of the game for his price. Len is underpriced. Let's see what's his price. Len is 4,500, and he's been pretty consistent for that price. He's averaging 6 times value for that price in the last 10 games, and this is a good matchup. In 29 minutes, he put up 28 points against this team last time out. The last game we can't really pay attention to because Allen Williams was out. But the game before that, Detroit is tough, and he still gave about 5 times value. Against Orlando, he gave 33. So I think against the Nets, Len is in a good spot. A lot of people are not talking about Len, but Len, if it's just that I'm very particular about my centers, so I'm not playing Len, but I think Len is in a good spot. So if you got him in your lineup, I think you should hold on to him, Collins. All right. And shout out for the Collins for showing the love. Collins say he listens to me every day. I'm gonna be confident every day. I'm gonna I just had to make a little video today, kind of inviting people to challenge me if they think they're better than me, because apparently a lot of people have stuff to say. And just to show you, I didn't get any invites, guys. Nobody wants to go head to head. I'm gonna refresh it just in case something came in and I didn't see it, right? But nobody wants to go head to head to me. One guy invited me to a contest, but he does every day, and it's like I'm part of the league. Shout out to Gundak. I play his contest every day. I'm already entered, but I didn't get any invites. And I said, "You set the wager, and I'm telling you my lineup." So for me not to get any invites and all these people sending hate to me, I don't understand it. It's like you're afraid to go head to head with me. You come and watch my show apparently because you're talking about me when I'm at the casino making back the money that I lost, and then I come home to hearing all these childish bickering. So I just put a video out inviting anyone who feels that they're better than me or their leaders are better than me to come and challenge me and give me their money. Go head to head with me. And I don't want any tips. I don't put my hands out. I've turned down money from people, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. I do this for free. Oh, they don't like that I do it for free. They want to pay. Yo, you know how many people buy lineups that lose every night? So not only they lose their entry, but they lose for the lineup that they bought. And they consistently buy these lineups, and they consistently been losing. So I listen, man. At least my conscience is clean. If I give you a lineup, it don't do well. You played it at your own risk. I didn't charge you for it, so I'm all right with that. But I'm not gonna spend too much time on the negativity. Let's think positive, man. Let's get some positive energy in this room today. Hit the thumbs up if you like what I'm saying. Hit the thumbs down if you don't. If you're not a subscriber, strongly consider it. I'm gonna introduce you guys to my system. I believe in shooting for 6 times value for every player that you pick. So if you have $50,000 to bet, and you aiming for 6 times value, you're gonna land around 300, either a little bit over it or a little bit under it. Um, Sometimes guys overachieve, sometimes guys fall short, but it normally balances out. And more nights than not, we will be in the green. I've been on a little slump, but last week, I think from Monday to Friday, we hit every day in the green, and then the weekend came in and things been a little bit crazy. But I feel good about tonight. I spent a lot of time on the lineups today, and I feel good about tonight. So these are my two lineups right now. Okay. The second one that I put in my video, I changed it a little bit. I read that I really wanted to play Jeremy Lin. He fits my system for the most part, right? We need about low to mid 30s. And outside of the game that he got hurt, 30, 36, 37, 27, 32, 33, 30. So in a very good matchup tonight, I love Lin. Lin has emerged to be one of my favorite picks for tonight. I'm not going to take out Chris Paul. I'm not even going to touch this lineup too much. The main lineup is the same. But this second lineup, I think, is pretty solid as well. Love Lynn tonight, man. I think Lynn is in a very good spot. The coach said he expects him to play heavy minutes. Let's look at some injury news. I haven't checked it out in a little bit. So, Coach Atkinson said that Lynn will start on Thursday and play significant minutes after missing Tuesday's win with a sprained ankle. All right. So, Dinwiddie started during Tuesday. Now, they promised Dinwiddie start and roll moving forward for the rest of the season. So for him to say that Lynn will start and play significant minutes, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. But someone I like is Archie Goodwin because he played for the Suns last year. He might have something to prove. So um definitely look out for Archie Goodwin. Um oh, I promised Tim Hess an apology last night. I read his comment the wrong way. He was actually showing love and trying to uplift me, but I was such in a rush trying to fix my lineup coming back from the casino. I didn't take the time out to really see what he was saying. So my apology to Tim. Tim Hess is a good dude. Um, gonna hit tonight. Yep. Gotta run PJ. Yeah, PJ was in my lineup from last night and he's not moving. That's before I knew that he was starting. Even if he wasn't starting, I would have kept PJ there. With no Ibaka, you gotta run TJ. TJ can hit you the three ball, he can grab you rebounds. He could do everything. He's a defender, so he'll get you some steals. He can score. There's no reason not to like him under 4K getting the start today. I know Miami's a tough matchup for him, but Babbitt is the starter, right? So it takes some time before James Johnson comes into the game. Babbitt is no matchup for PJ Tuck. I think he's going to really take advantage of it and do it early. So, yeah. Patrick, what's up, man? I like your little system that you got because it seems to coincide with my predictions. So, um, I need you in my live chats, man. I need you to help me out with my predictions and tell me what your system thinks versus what my system thinks. You know what I mean? I value your presence in my chat, Patrick. So welcome. And congratulations last night on FanDuel. It looked like you had a good night. So Colin said Lillard, Crab, Vince Carter, Aldridge, Jordan, Conley, Vonleh, and Nurkic. I like it. Carter, I don't know. We don't even know. We think what's his name? Tony Allen is supposed to come back tonight. He probably don't because he said he wants to be 100%. He didn't sound like he was. Carter is tough. Carter is the only thing is the weakest, I would say, link in your lineup. But Carter and Crab are a little bit suspect. Lillard, see, I think that game. I think Lillard is that. I really think that game is gonna get out of hand. And I like Nurkic regardless because I think he's gonna get enough for me. But you can easily go between Nurkic and Lopez on Brooklyn Nets. I'm gonna stay away from Lopez. I just got a funny feeling. Lately, my feelings have been a little bit off, but I'm gonna stick to it regardless. I don't really. I mean, I like Brook Lopez for mid to low 30s, but I'm feeling Nurkic gets me into the 40s even more. I think Nurkic can do all right for me tonight, so I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay on Nurkic and DeAndre Jordan. You know, that's my anytime DeAndre Jordan is under $7,000, I'm playing him. I'm playing him. There's no reason for DeAndre Jordan to be so cheap. I love DeAndre Jordan. I will play him every night if he's under 7K, and that's a fact. Warren gonna play. Where did you see that? Is Warren playing? Because if so, I'm getting Marquise Chris out. I like the guy and all, but I need Warren to be out to like Chris even more. I like your boy AC tonight. I don't love AC tonight, but that is my boy. I like to play AC. So if you're feeling AC, go for it. Let's check out AC in the position he's in. So he's on Brooklyn. So they have Lopez. Trevor Booker's playing very low minutes because he's old and They're not really. He's a vet. He doesn't need to play on a tanking team. And then Justin Hamilton is still in the rotation. So that's three centers in the rotation. And then Booker. No, we already accounted for Booker. So Hollis Jefferson, AC. That's five bigs in a two spot. So I'm a little bit worried about AC now that everybody's healthy. All right. I got a strong feeling for Curry tonight at 4,800 if he plays. See, that game is a little later, and we don't know if he's gonna play. So if word doesn't drop within the next couple minutes, I'm not messing with it. As a matter of fact, Tim Hess made a good point. I might go up, and I'm gonna consult with you guys about a move. Rivers or Reddick? I like Reddick more. Reddick starts for one, and Reddick's been pretty consistent. If this game stays close, I don't think would get as much run as Reddick. So I like Reddick and Crawford more than I like Rivers. I like Crawford and I like Reddick. Conley, Eulis, Booker, CJ, Mello, Tucker, Porzingis, Dirk. Love that. Love that a lot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Conley's been a little bit hot and cold, so I'm not really messing with him. I love his matchup. And against San Antonio the other day, I played him. He did all right, but I'm gonna chill with Conley on the road. Kawhi, for some reason, I feel is gonna have a good game. Yeah, I love Crawford. Love Crawford, and I love Reddick. I'm not a big fan of Austin Rivers tonight. Yeah, Warren is out. I don't think Warren's playing. I haven't found any news on Curry in a car wreck. Why Chris Paul? Um, let's see. So Whiteside is playing, but his right hand has 13 stitches in it. If he can be chalked for the night, I like that. So let's look at Chris Paul. People want to know why Chris Paul, right? All games, Chris Paul. So Chris Paul is in a so-called bad matchup, but all right. First, this is how in depth we're gonna go. We're gonna look at Clippers versus Mavs, and I know Chris Paul only played one game. I think it's this one. He was out for the second game. During this game, Chris Paul, he didn't do too bad. He didn't do great. But Seth Curry was the starting point guard. And Seth Curry defense is decent, right? Tonight, Seth Curry is questionable for one. For two, even if he plays, he's not starting at point guard anymore. They're starting Yogi Ferrell, who is like a guy that barely made it out the D League. And I personally think he sucks. So if Chris Paul is going to toy around with Yogi Ferrell with a healthy DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin, I just like it. Right? That's one reason. The second reason is when I look at his splits, right? In 25 minutes, the Lakers is an easy team, so are the Knicks. But Cleveland, the stars were out and the game got out of control. It was a blowout. So he's been in a lot of blowouts. But all right, Utah was a game that stood pretty close, and he played the full game. He put up 55. Philly stayed close. He put up 48. So if the game is going to be close, Chris Paul is going to be in the high 40s, 50s. Now, I can't guarantee that it's going to be close, but I don't like to bet on blowouts. They've been causing a lot of blowouts. They're playing very well, but the teams, look at Lakers, Knicks, Cavs with no stars, Denver, it stayed close until late, and he did well. So he's consistent. He fits in my system. He's consistently in the 40s, and he got some 50s upside. So that's why Chris Paul. Chris Paul fits my system. He's a premium player. He's in a good matchup, and I like him. That's why Chris Paul. And Lynn is playing Tar Heel, and not only is he playing, but the coach. Let's look up. I just showed it. It says that he will play significant minutes. So I got a thing for Lynn tonight. Definitely like Lynn. Reddick or Rivers? I already said Reddick. He starts. Chasson Randall, yes. If you've been following me since day one, you know that I like Chasson Randall. The only thing is, only if, and I think that the Knicks game might be only if D Rose is ruled out. If D Rose is ruled out, Chasson Randall is a good play. Somebody that's sneaky with Warren out is Dudley. So Dudley's been coming. Let's check Dudley out also, guys. I just want to break down these guys so you guys make good decisions tonight, right? Dudley is gonna be so if Warren doesn't play, Dudley and Marquise Chris is holding on the power forward spot, but there's no small forward. Just this Jones guy, and that Jones guy sucks. He gets a lot of minutes and he does nothing. 26 minutes, 11 fantasy points. 25 minutes, 9 fantasy points. 26 minutes, 11 fantasy points. Now I could say that and he end up going off, but I haven't seen him go off yet. He just likes to fly and take risky dunks, and he's just a risky, erratic young guy that I'm not messing with, right? But back to Dudley. So Dudley, with everybody healthy, has been doing decent. He needs 18 for 6 times value, 20 and 19 in his last 2 games. The one before that, 14, which is 5 times value. In 26 minutes, he put up 22. So whenever he plays in the 20s, he do pretty well. Now against Dallas and Portland, he kind of struggles, so it is a risk. It's just that it's the Bulls, right? Now he played the Bulls 27 minutes this year already, and he put up 29 fantasy points. So I would like to say that Dudley is good for at least a point per minute against the Nets, and under those terms, I think he gets 20 minutes today and give you at least 20. You can't go wrong. So my favorite 3K bare minimum player of the day is Jared Dudley. I like Jared Dudley more so. Oh yes, I got an invite. Love it. Love it. I like Jared Dudley more than I like um Chasson Randall, even if Derrick Rose sits. All right, let me check out this invite real quick. I hope it's some real money and not no freebie $9. The man is challenging me on a $10 game. I'm gonna insert some money and play him just so you guys know I keep my word. I'm taking all challenges today, man. How much they want for me to enter this contest? $9. They got so much confidence, and I tell them I put $50,000 if I have to. Then they send me an invite with $9, and I wish I knew who that was. I wish I knew who it was so I could expose them. But RR Pack, I don't know who that is. Oh no, the prize is $9. It's a $5 lineup. Thank God I didn't. Yep. So draft now, Bean. I'm gonna put draft now, and whoever you are, you see the lineup that I'm going with. Import, enter. I gotta make a deposit. $5. Look at that, guys. So you know I'm a man of my word, and anybody else who feel like they better than me, tell them bring it, man. Bring it. Anyway, back to what you guys are talking about. Wall, Wall. Who's Wall? Wall is not playing today. John Wall? Nah. What are you talking about, Pat? Oh, last night. I'm done off last night. Peter, I like him, but who knows who gets the run. Courtney Lee. Paul isn't a rebounder. He will assist, but he won't get his way. He doesn't need rebounds. Let's look at Paul. I can keep entertaining some Chris Paul. Why not? Let's look at Chris Paul, right? If he doesn't do one thing, he's gonna do the other. That's why I like the guy so much, man. The guy will hit you from any angle. All right. So he can either get you a lot of points and a little bit of assists, 4 assists. All right. Or he can get you a little bit of points, 13 assists. Or he can get you a lot of points, 18, and a lot of assists. So he can hit you. He's a defender. He'll get some steals, and he's a pretty good rebounder to me. Look, 8, 5, 4 for a point guard, 5, 6, 4, 3, 5. I think that's pretty decent. I like Chris Paul. Ulyss, Reddick, Levert. I don't know about Levert, honestly. And Goodwin. Two risky guys, but Goodwin, I think, in the revenge game should show out. But I don't know about Levert, man. I'm a little bit scared of Levert. Noel could do well if Noel Noel would not do well. Maybe. I won't say no, but I'm against Noel tonight. But if you feel it, play it. What about JJ Barea? I got JJ. All right, so let me pull up my lineup for those who missed it. I got JJ Barea in my lineup, guys. I might be changing just one player for my main. If I do change someone, it's Reddick. I'm thinking about Wesley Matthews for Reddick. I want to see if any news drop saying Seth Curry is definitely out. I think Wesley Matthews is due for a big game, and I don't know. I might just keep it. I'm on the fence about it, but this is my main lineup, and JJ Barea is in it. This is my second lineup, and JJ Barea is in it. So I got Barea on both lineups tonight. So I love Barea. Barea I like a lot. I have Paul, Crawford, Tucker, Porzingis, Nurkic, Booker, Chris, and Jordan. There's no one I don't like. Booker is going through something right now, and um, the Nets is a team that you can break a slump out of, especially with no TJ Warren. He might assume some more scoring responsibilities, but I love it. There's no one that I hate in that lineup, Kevin. So go for it. I just don't know about the Booker. A couple days you were talking about Senators against the Spurs. I don't like Gasol tonight. I like Conley more. I don't like Gasol, and I really don't like bigs against the Spurs like that. I don't know if I said that. If I did, it's weird of me because the Spurs played pretty good defense. Aldridge, Deadman, and David Lee can kind of hold. And Deadman is a defender. That's why he's been getting a lot of run. So I like Conley more than Gasol. Gasol would never have his way against the Spurs. Gasol have his way against teams that's not well coached, where he gets a lot of assists. And then when he starts getting assists, people back off him and he scores a little bit of points and then the rebounds will be there. But there's not going to be a lot of assists available for Gasol. They're not going to be able to move around the ball as easy as they want. And if they do, it comes from Conley, not Gasol. And Gasol is like a point center sometimes. Patrick, I don't know. What is the New York injury report looking like? Let's check it out. Oh, we don't know. They're saying that a bunch of people might. It's looking like Melo might rest. Derrick Rose might rest. It was somebody else that they said was a little banged up on the Knicks. It was 3 people. I don't remember who that third person was, but the Knicks got a bunch of iffies. But one thing's for sure is Porzingis is playing. So CP3 or DeRozan got a difficult matchup, and he doesn't do well in difficult matchups, in my opinion. When I look at DeRozan, and I can bring it up on the screen and kind of show you, DeMar DeRozan, let's look at the matchups he do well in, right? In his last 10, Washington, it's not the best, but it's not the worst, so it's a decent matchup. Milwaukee, he should have did better. New Orleans, he should have did better. Atlanta is a good matchup. He did very well. The last time against Miami, at Miami, like he is tonight, he didn't do well. Dallas, a difficult matchup. For his price today, that's not considered well in the 30s. OKC is a difficult matchup. Oladipo locking him down, he didn't do well. Detroit is a difficult matchup, 30s. Indiana, he should have did better. Chicago is without, they were playing Zipser and all this weird stuff, and he went off on national TV. I don't see DeRozan doing well tonight. There's no reason for me to go after DeRozan. I have more of a case for Chris Paul than I do for DeRozan, so I'm going to stick with Chris Paul for that matter. Thomas was the other person. Lance Thomas. I don't. If he doesn't play, do I like O'Quinn? Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, for sure. O'Quinn, but O'Quinn, even with the minutes, he can be so up and down, man. Let's see. Against this team in 24 minutes, he put up 12 fantasy points. So be careful with O'Quinn, man. I got you on Gasol. I'll play Conley instead. Now I don't like Conley personally because he's going through something. He's very hot and cold. So if you get him and he's hot today, then yes. But Gasol, I'll stay away from. What about Big Z? Who's that? Who's Big Z? What? That's what I thought. Thanks. Yeah, Peter, you're welcome. Stay away from DeRozan. Now he can go off. The thing is too. That's why I think PJ Tucker is gonna have such a great game. Is that the game plan is gonna be DeRozan is all they got. Let's stop him and we'll win. And that's gonna open up these guys on the wing. Even that guy Norman Powell off the bench. Now Collins, I don't like to roster bench players, and I don't like to roster bigs against the Spurs. Randolph in a bad matchup, so they just played him. What did he do? 26 minutes. Oh, I see why you're considering him. He's off the bench, so he's risky. In 2 games, he's averaging about 25 in 25 minutes. So it looks like he's good for a point per minute. At your own risk. I wouldn't roster him, but if you like him, take him. Yeah, he did. I don't know if you want to chase that, man. The Spurs are home now. They're not away. And they normally do better at home. So I'll be careful. So you saying fade the Spurs game? No, because I got Kawhi in my other lineup. I got Kawhi in my second lineup tonight. I got Kawhi Leonard. See that? So I'm not, and I got Aldridge in both my lineups. So I'm picking Spurs play. I'm just fading Grizzlies because they're hot and cold. Sometimes I get them on the hot night. Like I had Gasol the other night and he went off for like 50. So I just picked him on the right night, but I'm not playing that game right now. I've been too cold. Do you think the Blazers blow out the Knicks? I do think so. McCollum at your own risk. A lot of people seems to like him. I'm not playing McCollum. I haven't even considered him. I don't like to pay up on my shooting guards. Every night when I make a lineup, I look to value on my shooting guards because shooting guards are very scoring dependent for the most part. That's what they're gonna do. And excuse me, shooting guards, if they shots fall, they'll have a great night. If not, then they're gonna have a tough night. So that's why I'm low. I'm looking at these low. Um, Warren is not playing. If he's doubtful, isn't he? So David Lee's playing. Warren has been designated doubtful. And I think I took Chris out, right? Didn't I? Or I left Chris in. Yeah, if Warren doesn't play, I like Chris. Because who else is gonna score for them? Eulis, he's not a scorer, and he'll facilitate Warren to Chris to some alley hoops and whatnot. Chris and Eulis, the thing about them is they used to come off the bench together, right? And they were good off the bench way back, and they created good chemistry. So Eulis, I do think is nice pick for tonight, but I'm not picking him for 7K. I'm just against that altogether. And I think Chris benefits against a good matchup. So Waiters, Cameron Payne was sent down to the D League. Wow. See, CJ Warren is closer to doubtful. And even if Warren plays, Chris is still not in a bad spot. I'm gonna stick with Marquise, Tim. So you wouldn't play Kristaps? I have Kristaps in one of my lineup. I have Kristaps in my first lineup. Chris Paul, JJ Redick, PJ Tucker, Porzingis, Nurkic, Berea, Aldridge, and DeAndre Jordan. So I do have some Kristaps. All right. Paul or DeFrozen? Exactly. Just by that question, you know my answer. We don't want snowflakes or ice chips. We want fire. All right. All day Warren was D. Yeah, I'm not messing with Warren today. I'm very concerned about TJ Warren. I'm staying away. All right, guys. I want to ask you guys a question now, okay? I said I was gonna wait till 7 o'clock. Still no news. I'm gonna leave $800 on the table. I was thinking about taking out Reddick and putting in Wesley Matthews for my shooting guard, or even what's his name? And I might just go Crawford. Leave 1600. Who can I upgrade that I don't really love like that, right? Love Tucker, Paul, Porzingis, love Nurkic. This is giving me what? 81 for a forward. How much is? Oh my God, he's 8200. Are you kidding me? I would have loved that. Just throw Blake Griffin just for the heck of it. Um, yeah, I don't love anybody else, man. So let's get Aldridge back in there. Berea Jordan. For some reason, I feel good about Jamal Crawford, and I think I have him in my second lineup. Do I not? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Austin Rivers. I don't know why I have Austin Rivers there. I don't know how that happened. That's weird. I think I just put him there just until the live show because I was gonna ask you guys advice. I got $4,100 for two guard, right? I'm thinking Jamal Crawford all the way. Bing. And then this is perfect. Lynn, Crawford, Kawhi, Chris, Nurkic, Aldridge, Berea, Jordan. Love it. So I'm good there. Perfect. So my main lineup for the night now is I need a two guard, right? And I have $5,400. I'm stuck between Wesley Matthews. I should probably still go Dinwiddie. Is Dinwiddie? Could someone tell me the projected starting lineup for the Nets? Because I'm gonna just take the matchup at this point. Let me see. I gotta go on Twitter. Tell me. No Spurs player will rest on Thursday, okay, guys? Tucker is starting. He will start Dragic, Richardson, Magruder, Babbitt, and Whiteside. Wow. Jeremy Lin will play significant minutes. Nets will start. Oh, so they're not going to start Dinwiddie. I'm not doing that. Lin, Foy, Levert, Hollis, Jefferson, and Lopez. All right. All right. Um, so I'm staying away. Best shooting guard punt 32 and below. Barbosa. Barbosa. Like Barbosa. I'm gonna see if I like anyone else more. Archie Goodwin for sure. I don't even have to look anymore. Justin Holiday maybe if Rose sits and Lance Thomas, but we probably won't know. And then Devin Harris as well if Seth Curry sits, but that's still up in the air. So as of right now, I'm gonna say Archie Goodwin. For some reason, I've been having a good feeling about him all day. That's a little too cheap for me to go today, but that's my answer for that. Yeah, I saw that. I just went to Twitter. My Twitter crew said that I don't really answer them. I get caught up in my show and I forget them. So let's see. Lots of class. I don't know what he's talking about. He went with Bonds. Bonds. Oh, Harrison Bonds. I mean, that's tough. I mean, thanks, bro. All right. So I don't nobody. I'm good with Twitter. Back to you guys. Lance Thomas playing tonight. Have that been confirmed? Where did you get that from, Collins? I didn't see that. I knew he was questionable with something with his foot. Um, so for my two guard in this lineup, who should I go with for $5,400? I think that's a lot of money for a two guard. I'm thinking I don't want to come down off Berea. But he's coming off the bench. And I got Berea. All right, I'm gonna come off Berea, all right? And I'm gonna throw Lynn. Because I love Lynn tonight. I love Lynn more than Berea. Throw some Lynn. Boom. Now I got 43 to spend. And then I can go Jamal Crawford. But to have two lineups for Crawford. Courtney Lee. No Courtney Lee. Lynn, Aldridge, Nurkic, Porzingis, Peter Tucker, Chris Paul. That is so lovely. I just need someone that could make me feel so good. No Austin Rivers. Allen Crabbe against the Knicks. He doesn't even start. I mean, the minute's been there. We know that he can go off when he's ready. But with Turner back, it's like, dang, you know. But let's see. In good matchups, right? Atlanta, he did okay. What did he do in Phoenix? He didn't do too well. I'm wanting to put Allen Crabbe in, but every time I just match to the dollar, I end up regretting it for the night. Let me see what you guys are thinking. Crabbe will get you points. Tyler Johnson is a good consideration. He's been saving them recently. Dragic seems to be going through something. So whenever they bring in Tyler Johnson, he takes them to the finish line, but he comes off the bench. And I'm very careful with bench players. I don't care how many minutes they get. I just don't like players that don't start the game, especially for that much. Von Lay, I can rely on for about 20 points. But I'm looking for a two guard. All right. I'm looking for a two guard. So I don't know. Jeff Green, Jermichael Green. Nah, I'm all set. What about Jeff Green? I'm good. Bahamute is just not someone I consider from a fantasy standpoint. So that's how I feel about that. Bahamute is a defensive guy. He doesn't put up fantasy point. Let's see. Bahamute, no. He's averaging 12 points on the season. He gets like no minutes. 17. Look at him. 5, 14, 6, 18, 12, 9. When did he ever crack more than 18 points? Leave Bahamute alone, guys, please. Any news on Seth Curry? No news on Seth Curry yet, so it's a little bit frustrating. It's a lot of we don't know what's going on. So I'm a little bit cautious, but Alan Crabb. Why do you think Crabb will get me points? Can I get some rationale? If you give me a good convincing um look at it, I'll take Crabb. Warren is out. We knew that. Yeah, I'm not messing around with that Knicks. I'm taking Porzingis because he's the only one that I like on the team. I like Porzingis, but that's about it. The buck stops with Porzingis. To be honest, guys, I'm starting to like the second lineup more than the first. So I'm gonna end my show. I can do it while I'm on the show with you guys. I'm gonna make this my primary lineup, and I'm gonna make this my secondary. Love Lynn, love Crawford, love Kawhi, love Chris, love Nurkic, love Barea, Aldridge. I like quite a bit. DeAndre Jordan. On this side, oh man, but there's no Tucker on this side, and I feel like not having Tucker, but I still have him. I just don't have him in my main lineup, right? And it is a tough matchup for him, technically. So I'm gonna switch these, okay, guys. This is gonna be my main lineup tonight, and this is gonna be my secondary lineup. All right. It won't be a hard switch at all. It's just the single entries is the one that I gotta change. So single entry, edit, import, Kawhi. All right. The head-to-head. And shout out to whoever this is, man. Our Pack 805. Shout out to them, man. They took my challenge and ran with it. I love that. Hopefully that's whoever it was that was talking smack. I hope that's him. He put his money where his mouth is. His $5. His skills is worth $5. What other single lineups I got here? I think I changed that one. I changed that one. This one right here. Import. Kawhi Leonard. I don't know. For some reason, Kawhi Leonard grew on me as the day went along. So I like Kawhi Leonard. I think that's it. I did deposit a lot of money today because I won at the casino and I had it to deposit. So I feel good about today. Entries on the Jeremy Lin lineup. Single entry, 5 times, 3 times max. Max. Looks good to me. All right, let me see what you guys are thinking. Yeah, Mute. I don't know why anyone would consider Baha Mute. It's just not wise. Lillard, yes. Redick, yes. Tucker, yes. Aldridge, yes. Lopez, yes. Paul, yes. Chris, yes. Vonleh for the value. So it looks like you're forcing Lillard, and that's why you have to take Vonleh. So hope that's not a blowout because Lillard needs. When I'm watching Lillard, when he makes his points, it's because his team was losing, and he takes over. He takes over, and he just brings them back from behind, and that's how he really gets his points. He starts getting to the line, like he chucks to the basket, he gets to the free throw line. I think that's what really saved Lillard more than anything else is those free throws. All right, let's check out Lillard. He's at the line like 50 times a game. He gets into like cheat mode. All right. Look, 12 for 12 when he went off for 62. I mean, 369 is not a big. Oh, look at this. The man went perfect in 1, 2, 3. He's making a lot of free throws. So I don't know about Lillard if the game get out of hand. I'm a little concerned about Lillard, but that's a good lineup if all goes well. Crab because he has the ability to win you a tournament, but can't hurt you. I'm not really trying to win a tournament though, you know. I'm just trying to place. And so the can't hurt you part makes me feel okay. Can't hurt you part, all right. The win the tournament part, I'm not really trying to win. I've been nice, but I'm not aiming for that. What's his floor, right? Miami's a tough. I'm gonna excuse his lowest game, which is 13. Then I'm gonna look at his floor. 18 for I mean, geez. I mean, New York is the team to do it against. This game, he had a bad shooting game. He did get some rebounds. I don't know about Crab, man. I can't really get my mind to do Crab tonight. I'm being honest. I'd rather Crawford than Crab, Collins. Crawford has been consistent. Crawford has been hot. Let's check it out. Crawford, 25, and then 17, 20, 14, 20, 14, 25. I mean, and then in 2 games playing 28 minutes, averaging 29 points. And he's cheaper. It's about $400 cheaper than Crab. So if I'm gonna take a risk, I'm gonna go with the cheaper guy. I think Crawford has a better shot than Crab, though. Crawford is a little more aggressive of a player. He's more assertive. I like Crawford more than Crab. You don't have Lynn anymore in the first lineup. Thought you put him in for JJ Barea. Um, yeah, I got Lynn in my main lineup. The second lineup, I don't have Lynn. I was kind of playing with it, right? So let's see. If I put Lynn instead of Barea, I like Barea too much. I need Barea in both of my lineups tonight. I think Barea is going to be in the 30s tonight, man. My gut's telling me that. So I need Barea and Lynn. I can't. I like my lineups the way they are right now, Tim. But I'm open to suggestions because I've been a little hard headed and it's been costing me. Little really won't hurt you because the system. I don't think NYC is going to lay down. People will be surprised. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Collins, I say the same thing. Don't ever. This is the NBA, man. These guys could compete. I've seen bad teams beat the best teams and vice versa and all that crazy stuff. So, um, I never pick a play based on a blowout. It's just I don't love Lillard for his price. He's like almost 10K. I'm not gonna get 60 from Lillard. So I don't know. Hold on. What? Crawford is getting 30 minutes per game, Collins. Literally, look, let's check out Crawford again. He's getting 30 minutes a game. He's averaging 26 minutes per game. 30, 29, 28. So he's getting minutes. So why do you think he's not getting minutes? What used to be the first lineup? You had Lynn for Barea, dude. You mean from last night's video? I gotta check it out. Let me see. Nah, it's not it. I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to, Tim. Can you send me the entire lineup? Type it in on the screen so I can see what I did different. Yeah, I'm not playing Crab. I'm not. There's no convincing that I should play. Collins is probably the guy that I'm going head to head with. He's trying to get me to play Allen Crab. Um, Crab doesn't fit. I mean, Crawford has to share the ball with Paul, Reddick, Austin, Blake. Nah, Crawford comes in when those guys are all resting, and he just chucks up a lot of shots. And then when those guys get the rest, he comes out, and then they go back to their regular game. That's just how I feel, and I'm gonna stick to that feeling today. Um, Still trying to get this lineup finalized. I'm not happy with leaving that 800, man. Last night I said the same thing. I had about 800 left, and just to use all my money, I took out Laverne, put Gibson in, and it hurt me. So I might not do that tonight. I might just stick with Reddick there, man. Reddick over Crawford for sure, because Reddick starts. And Reddick's, look at this, 30, 23, 21, 30, 20. So Reddick got a safe floor and some good 30-point upside for his price. So it's going to be hard for me to take out Reddick. I might just have to upgrade at the other positions. Let me mess around with that lineup a little bit. Let me go to the um by lineup. Yeah, I'm not moving Reddick, man. I like Reddick and Chris Paul. I like that. I like that a lot. Edit. Um, so Chris Paul is 85. So what's that? 93. I would have to put someone that costs 9,300. Kawhi for Chris Paul. Ooh. Can I even do that? It's not possible because that's a forward, and my forward can't play guard, so that's not possible. Would I have done that anyway? Kawhi for Chris Paul? I don't think so. And then Tucker for 47. I'm not taking out Tucker. Porzingis for 77. Let's see. Mike Conley. I could do that. Right? No, I can't do that. You'll have to be a forward. So there's nothing there. And then Nurkic for 84. I could put Whiteside in, but he got hand issues. I could take out Nurkic and go Griffin. What you guys think about that? To make the price match. Take out Nurkic and go Griffin. Griffin needs 48. He doesn't fit my system, all right? Look at this. He has some 20s, but same thing with Chris Paul. He's been in a lot of blowouts, right? But when he plays 30 minutes, he's about 40 5 times. Against this team, he's had 6. Nah, I'm not taking out Nurkic for Blake Griffin. Let me see what you guys think, though. Hey, Collins, I like Barea. Why? All right, I'm gonna get into some Barea in a second, but I like Barea. We don't know about Tony Allen yet. I got 10 minutes. Can you show your lineup again? Need to copy it. I will in 2 seconds. The guy who you're playing head to head is in the chat. Oaktown, do you know who it is? I would like to know who it is. Who am I going head to head with, Oaktown? Do you know? Or you just think that he's in the chat? I don't want to get in a situation like last night where my lineup is all jacked up. Prefer Barea. What are you saying, Tim? You prefer Barea over who? I told you to type in the lineup that I had last night so I could look at it. Or the one that you said I had, or whatever. 50 minutes ago, you said you loved Lynn and swapped out Barea on the show. I love both. I love Barea today. Barbosa, Derek Jones, or Holiday. I would take Holiday over Derek Jones. I like Nurk as the late night hammer. Nurkic, exactly. Take out Nurkic, get Brook, and you can afford Lynn. All right, let's check it out. If I take out Nurkic and I put Brook Lopez, right? Boom. Where would I put Lynn? In for Barea? But I love Barea. How can I get Lynn, Barea, and Lynn and Barea? I'm looking to get Lynn and Barea. And I think I have that on one lineup, right? I hope I do. I think that's what's going to pay me tonight. So Lynn and Barea. So I could take out Barea on this second one, being that he's off the bench, he's iffy, he might not start, so he's not a guarantee, and he seems to be the weakest link in this lineup. So I can consider taking out Barea, right? And then put Lynn here. That's cool with me. Boom. And then take out Nurkic and put in Lopez. Let's see. That's not a bad. Yeah, there you go. I was really trying to. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What you guys think about that? Let me get some confirmation from the crew. I think Porzingis is safe regardless. They like to play him in or out of a blowout. I've seen them getting blowed out by like 30 and bring him back with 5 minutes left. I've seen it. On a back-to-back, maybe not, but I feel good about Porzingis. I'll keep Porzingis in one lineup, though, right? Not both. Yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with Porzingis tonight. What you guys think about that change that I just made? No Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez in a perfect matchup, Jeffrey. Why you say no Brook Lopez? No faith in Courtney Lee? No. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that Collins is the guy I'm going up against tonight. I'm pretty convinced. He's playing me players that he knows that I'm not going to play. He's just recommending them. Now, these guys might go off, but I'm not into that tonight. I can't go there. I can't stomach it. Tim Letno, what's going on? You're the man. That's my exact lineup. I mean, I think Lopez is so safe. He won't. I don't think he can disappoint me. In the last 10, his floor has been, all right, 16. Not against Phoenix, right? So let's call 28 in the two of the worst matchups, 16 and 28, right? But better matchups. Atlanta is not even a good matchup, 40. So Lopez is safe. I'm not against Lopez for Nurkic. I like Nurkic more, but I love Lin. So if I can get Barea, and I already have Barea in one lineup. If it doesn't work out for me, at least I know this lineup can still survive. And I love everyone in this lineup: Paul, Redick, Tucker, Zingis, Lopez, Aldridge, Lin, Jordan. So that means I'm going double down on Lin instead of double down on Barea, and that's reasonable. I can do that. I could do that. All right. So now this is where I do this weird thing where I see which lineup I like better, and I make that my main lineup. Right. So Chris Paul versus Lin. I like Chris Paul. Crawford, Redick, I would say equal. Tucker or Leonard. Leonard. So I'm back equal. Porzingis or Marquise Chris. Tonight is equal with Warren out. So that's, and then this one is equal. Nurkic equal. Lin versus Beret. I love Lin. Aldridge equal. So this is my main lineup again, guys. I did my little analysis and I like this lineup more now. Looking at it, pretty much I'm going Chris Paul versus Kawhi Leonard. Right at the end of the day, everything else is pretty balanced. So it's Chris Paul versus Kawhi Leonard. Who do I like more? Let's see. Kawhi played 36 minutes. He put up 30. Nah, I like Chris Paul. I like Chris Paul. Chris Paul 36 and 25 minutes. So I'm going Chris Paul. I'm changing back. This is my main lineup again, guys. But damn, I like Nurkic. But that could be a blow. All right, this is my main lineup. Both are good, and I have them both in the same contest. So none is main and none is not. I love both of these lineups, but the only reason one says 6 entries and the other one says 7 is because the single entries. But I'm gonna go with Chris Paul for my single entries and my head-to-head that I got here, and I'm sticking to that. All right, sticking to that. I'm just gonna fix that because I only got 5 minutes left, and then I'll answer any questions and I'll say peace out. Um, Single entry. Chris Paul is there already. Weird. Um, Single entry. Let's get the Chris Paul. I love both these lineups equally. I cannot lie to say that. I love them both equally. So you guys pick whichever one you personally like from the two and go with it. That's my advice. I love them both equally, okay? Yeah, I'm done listening to Collins, man. Collins, I'm not gonna block you because I'm not an evil guy. I don't really block people, but your suggestions just don't go hand to hand in my system. So um good luck out there. You like Jordan over Lopez? Yes. Love Jordan tonight. My favorite pick. If you notice, I didn't budge on Jordan from either one of my lineups. He's just been sitting there chilling. And I'm not touching DeAndre Jordan. He's just been there chilling, hanging out, macking, laughing at these other guys get flipped around. I love Jordan tonight. I'm not touching Jordan. Yeah, I'm not messing with Lillard. Is Baker confirmed? I don't know. I don't know if Rose is playing. I think Rose won't. Rose is worried about retirement and playing with his kids, so he doesn't play unless he's like 100%. So I'm pretty sure Rose is out tonight. Baker is starting. Check RotoWire. See, but I'm not rostering Baker. My team is Conley, Redick, Holiday, Aldridge, Nurkic, Ulis, Porzingis, and Jordan. I love it. I don't see a week. I love Conley, love Redick, Holiday, Aldridge, Nurkic, Ulis. There's nobody there that I don't like. So last minute word on Allen. Nothing on Allen yet. Oh, Allen is expected to play. So that makes me not like Kawhi as much. And it makes me happy that I went with the Chris Paul lineup as my main lineup. Still like Kawhi, but Tony Allen is a little pesky. Hope Jordan does better than Lopez. Trusting you because I like both. Well, play both because I'm playing both in one lineup right here. Jordan and Lopez. So it can't be. I always play two centers if I can and I like it. Got good to go in Rose. I'm glad I helped construct that Lopez lineup. Yeah, Wayne. Certain players I'm firm on, but what I learned last night is, man, take a little advice when it makes sense. You know, Laverne did make sense. He was up for big minutes. The coach was speaking very high on him. And people were telling me, yo, dude, get Laverne in there. I took him out and put Taj Gibson. One guy was like, hey, Taj can get you 10. And then Taj ended up getting me 12. So that was a slap in the face. If I had Laverne instead of Taj, that last 30 seconds before I made that change, we would have all been in the money last night. So I'm open to taking suggestions from you guys. And if I like the suggestion, then I'm going for it. You guys are my community, man. I showed you guys the system. And if you guys can tweak it and bounce it back to me and make it a better system, then we can say we all came up with the best system together. So I'm all about that, all right? Hit the thumbs up if you like what I'm saying. If you like what I'm doing, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Dislike it. Either way, I'm just looking for some feedback. I just want to know that you guys were in here and you gave me a feedback on how I did. If you did not subscribe, please do. I'm looking for the community to grow. The more the community grows, the more minds that can use my system and contribute to it. It's only about another month left in the season, and I'm really not good at the other sports. So for right now, a month is what we got left. So subscribe, like, dislike if you dislike, and lock is in 10 seconds. So I'm gonna sign out. Save 300, keep Jordan, and go up to Gasol. Nah. I'm really afraid of Gasol against San Antonio. They just played. He put up like 20-something points. I don't think he's going to get assists tonight. I don't think he's going to have enough assists. All right. Hey, Collins, thanks for your contribution, man. It's lock time. So good luck, everybody. Look out for my video around midnight-ish. And hopefully I can start off by saying congratulations to everyone who played my lineup, man. You guys take it easy, and I think we all do well tonight.